This week on the Aviator Show, meet the lucky winner of the Tucker Gott giveaway, Corey Graves. Follow Corey and the rest of the class through their training journey as they embrace the freedom and excitement that paramotoring has to offer.
My name's Corey Graves. I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I won the Tucker Gott giveaway. Thanks to Tucker and the team at Aviation Paramotor, I'm a pilot now. It's been a great experience working with the team. I've come a long way in the last 2 weeks. I got lucky, so there was no guarantee I would win it, but when I found out I did, it was really exciting and I couldn't believe it, and here I am, and now I'm a pilot, so it's awesome.
Doing tandems. Students are gonna love it.
Dude, this looks unreal. Such a good morning. I'm super excited.
Woohoo! 30 years, baby. Here we are. Can't complain, man. Ready to go. God is good. Going up, baby.
Ready to do some flying this morning?
Yes. Very exciting. I'm also camera shy. Once we're in the air, I'll hand control over to you. So I'll sort of put my hands forward and you put your hands up and grab onto the toggles. We'll do some 90-degree turns, 180-degree turns. Then I'll get you to do oscillation control. We'll create an oscillation and I'll get you to try and catch the oscillation. And then I'll get you to set us up for a landing. And then I'll take back control and I'll bring us in and land us. Sounds good?
Sounds great.
They did really well. They all learned oscillation control and their turns left and right. So it was a good morning, nice and smooth, good conditions. Couldn't really ask for much more. G'day mate, it's Evan here from Australia. Out here at Aviator, working with some of the best instructors in the world. I'm an instructor from Australia and I've been paragliding for 18 years and I've been paramotoring for 14 years. Decided to come over here to probably the biggest paramotor school in the world to learn with the best and train with the best. Probably the biggest thing I hope to gain from working here with Aviator is teaching from a slightly different perspective. Certain people learn things in different ways, and so the more ways that you can learn to teach something, the better instructor you are.
Hi, I'm David Taylor. I am from Los Angeles, California, and I'm one of the lead instructors here at Aviator Paramotor. It's always a joy to share flight with our students, and especially people that win the Tucker contest, because maybe they couldn't quite swing it initially. Corey came in here, had a great attitude, was definitely all in on the paramotor experience. Well, we had Corey and we had 3 other gentlemen. They were all kind of business partners and they did great. Everyone came out here with such a great attitude and ready to work, and really, really worked hard to get good numbers and refine their skills.
And hard, slide that way a little bit. Hard, power. Really, power, come on, power. A little bit more, stand tall, lean back. Keep going, run. Yeah, buddy, nice job. Continue to climb. Sit, looking straight, beautiful. Keep running, bit of power, a little bit to your left. Beautiful. Stand up straight, add power, full power. Roll the full. Slide this way a little bit. Keep going. Release pressure. Add some power. Stand up tall. Lean back more power. Squeeze your hand all the way and run. Keep going. Run. Yeah. Let's not favor that right side so much. Keep that power going. When you're ready, look straight ahead. Try that wing up for me. Arms back. There you go. Hold the maze, hold the maze. Release pressure, a little bit of pressure. Check your wing. Lean back, smooth to full. Full power, full, squeeze it. Little tiny bit of pressure. There you go, that's beautiful. Hands up slowly. Hands up slowly. There you go. Hands fully up. And you're gonna wait. Pressure. Pressure all the way. Well done. Oh, beautiful.
It's good. It's super. It's beautiful outside. Nice, lovely midsummer Central Florida morning. My name is Andrew Kalaji, and I'm from Boulder, Colorado. I heard about Aviator from a friend who's also here, and I watched some of the Tucker Gott videos going to McDonald's and stuff, and so that's what got me into it.
Really get that chest forward. Just relax and pressure. Wait, pressure all the way down. Now and run. Just run.
Dude, I landed on my feet. That's a win. Woohoo! What up, guys? I'm Keith Sant. I'm from Tacoma, Washington, and I'm a real estate investor. Dude, I never thought about power paragliding in my life, and my business partner, Roberto, he'd been telling me about it for years since we started working together and flipping houses, and he's like, man, Keith's sending me these videos and people flying, and like, you know, I was afraid to jump on ladders. Like, I didn't like getting on roofs, and I'm like, dude, like, when are you gonna do it? Like, when are you gonna do it? Like, right, I'll do it with you. Like, let's put it on the calendar. If it doesn't get on the calendar, it doesn't get done. And so he's like, yeah, we gotta do it, we gotta do it. I've known him since 2017, and now he's my father-in-law. I finally, last year for his birthday present, I bought us tickets to do it together, so. But he was adamant that we had to come to Florida. I'm like, bro, there's literally 10 miles away. Like, why? They do such a good training, and we're gonna be working on the same equipment that I wanna purchase. And I'm like, all right, we're going to Florida. And so that's how we showed up. I had no idea what I was getting into, but I'm so glad I came. You know, I do have a fear of heights, but for whatever reason, like, it didn't translate. Once I got my feet off the ground, like, I felt super comfortable up there. Everything was stable. I'm more afraid of being on a rooftop than I was in a power paraglider. Landings were like, up until like yesterday, it was still like I was just landing on my butt every time. But then I was like, oh, all I gotta do is put my chest out and I land on my feet every time. Like, that was easy. So once I figured that out, that was awesome. All the instructors were super patient, super kind, knew exactly what they were doing, answered all of our questions. And a couple of guys had a lot of questions, but it was really good, like super thorough. I wouldn't have wanted to like trust my life in the air with like anyone else. So I'm super glad Beto talked me into coming across the country to train here versus the guy 10 minutes down the road.
We're waiting, we're waiting, we're waiting, 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 and pressure, pressure, all the way down. Run, 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 run. Good job. Turn around, kite it. Good job.
Hey, my name is Roberto Ponce. I'm out of Brownsville, Texas, South Padre Island area, and I am a 29-year police officer. I'm originally from San Francisco, California, and many years ago, my dad and I were driving back to Texas to move over there. When on the drive over there, we noticed what appeared to be like large birds in the sky, and we're like, what is that? So we pulled over, trying to figure out what that was, and when we got out of the truck, we realized that there was a bunch of people hanging off these gliders with motors on their back, and we sat there for like an hour just watching them, completely fascinated, never seen nothing like that before. And ever since that moment, I thought, one of these days I'm gonna do that. And again, career, life, children, I guess never had a chance to do it. But the more I started, with YouTube, I started looking into it many years ago, started seeing people flying all over the country and through different videos. And I think even a guy named Tucker Gott kept mentioning about Aviator. And as I was going through different schools, I was kind of really looking into like, for safety. Again, being law enforcement, my thing is about training. You got to have that training. And when you're up in the air, you really have to know what you're doing. We had incredible instructors. They kind of gave you all the training you needed to as far as academics and just the confidence to be able to know that you learned what you needed to learn to be able to go up there in the air. So even though it was very nerve-wracking, I guess the first day actually launching, I felt very confident in the skills that I gained through the time I was here. Because at the end of the day, I want to come back to the ground or get home and be back with my wife and children, make sure they can keep living the life that I want to live. And the best thing about it is there's a huge community with Aviator all over the country and all over the world. One of my instructors out of Australia, and the last thing he says, hey man, we gave him a hug. He says, if you're ever in Australia, you come visit us, man, and we'll get you up in the air. So it's this cool feeling knowing that you're leaving not with just my son-in-law and a good friend of mine, but a whole new community around us, and all loving the same sport. So for anyone that's interested or has ever wanted to do this, I would highly recommend this school, and know that you're gonna have excellent training and great coaches and feel the confidence that you need to get up in the air. Good luck.
I'm just really grateful for everything. Fletcher, Dave, Evan, everyone's just been awesome, man. And they got me where I needed to be. I did struggle, they worked with me through it. I may have been a little slower learning at first than others, and they just worked with me and powered through and got me in the air, and it was just an amazing feeling.
Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. Woo!
Beautiful. Now you feel the dragon turn and face it straight away. Pull your brakes really deep. Step back, step back, step back. Now step in. That's how you do it.
That was awesome, dude. It's my first time laying it out perfectly. that was crazy. It was a rush.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So y'all, please come on out, learn how to fly, join us, and join the Brotherhood of the Sky.
Yep. Keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. And release pressure, pressure. Come on. Run hard, add power. Slide under that glider, add power, lean back, add power, lean back, add power, lean back.
Thank you for watching. Comment, like, and subscribe. Take care.